What's up, everyone? It's our first podcast of Switch It Up. The date is the 12th of April 2018, just so we know how long it's been. And here we have Jason.
Hello.
Don't know why, he's just here. Anyway, right, Jason, what games have you been playing recently, just so we get to know all about you?
Well, I haven't been playing much because I don't have that much time, but what I have been playing is mostly Splatoon, and I recently downloaded Stardew Valley, which I haven't gotten too much into, but I'm enjoying it so far. And when I'm not playing those two, I'm playing mostly Nine Parchments or some Mario Kart. What about you?
Let's see. Bayonetta 2, obviously. Who wouldn't want to play that game? Fire Emblem Warriors, that DLC is annoying, but hard and annoying. And then Stardew Valley, same as you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm excited that multiplayer will see.
Yeah, that looks really fun actually. See, the thing is that if it comes out the same time as the PC would come out, then that would be great. And we don't have to wait an extra time and have everyone be like, oh, look, we're playing online together, and you're not.
Well, that's kind of how it is.
Yeah, well,
PC did it first, and then, well, let's say next month. And then the Switch did it after the PC did it. So probably a couple of weeks or a month after, and then Xbox and PS4 did it last.
yeah. Everyone, it's on all consoles, right?
Yeah, it'll be on all consoles, just for a while.
And eventually they'll just make a mobile version, probably.
I'm surprised they already haven't. And they have, actually, for Farmville.
Well, Farmville is basically the same as Stardew Valley, and there's no negotiating that whatsoever.
No. In Farmville, you make farms. Stardew Valley, you make farms. Exactly the same.
It's basically a copy. It's a clone.
Yes.
Anyway, so should we start talking about Smash Bros? Since that was announced recently.
Smash Bros. We might not stop. It's Smash.
What?
It's Smash Bros. We can't stop with Smash Bros. Right? We'll carry on talking further.
Oh well. Then what do you want to talk about?
We'll start with that. Who do you think is going to be the new characters? They always have some.
Well, what I'd like to have, I hope that they bring Ice Climbers back, because I used to main them in Brawl. It never was good, but I still like them. What I see most likely coming, though, is probably Rayman and Shovel Knight. It's like Rayman should have been in since the Smash 4, because they also made the Rayman Legacy that came out, and then one on the Switch, on the Wii U, and then on Switch, of course. But I don't know, it just seems like a perfect fit for Smash Bros. And it seems like it was in the same generations as all the other characters were. Like it followed along the same path, I guess. But anyway, whatever.
And it'd be great to have another fist fighter.
Yeah. Too many sword fighters. Fire Emblem. But
pretty much.
Anyway, Shovel Knight should definitely be in it, I guess. Because, they already have the amiibo, so why not?
And who doesn't want to kill people with a shovel?
Yeah, they already have a good moveset.
Made in Smash.
Yeah. They only made the game for Smash. They didn't make it for any other reason.
No. Not all.
Yeah. But from third parties, other than Rayman, I guess, or Shovel Knight, I guess, whatever. From major third parties. From other third parties, I guess Crash. I don't know. I see since they already bothered bringing it to Switch, and again he followed the same generation leaps as Mario and Zelda and Rayman. But it makes sense how they all evolve and progress, and they all went alongside each other and competed against each other. I don't know. It makes sense in my opinion, for them to all be in Smash, especially now that it's not a PlayStation exclusive anymore. They brought it to Switch, and they're bringing it to Switch and Xbox.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I think it'll be a good fit.
You could have a decent moveset.
Yeah.
It wouldn't be impossible.
Spin around. He can ride animals. Like, he can have the thing that Villager has.
He can jump on Yoshi and just ride him.
That's what he'll do. That's like...
I'm sure they can make Sakurai Belly get on that.
No, like, you know how Villager has that rocket thingy?
Yeah, the Lloyd.
Yeah, that one. You can basically have the same thing, but with like a hog or, I don't know, whatever other animal he rides. I can't remember. I remember the hog.
That's all you need.
Yeah. Or like he can, like, as a second jump, or like an up attack. I guess he could like jump on a TNT block
and just blow everyone up.
Yeah, like anyone who blows up or whatever. That would be fun.
Yeah, it could work.
But obviously, what I really want is Goku and Superman, so we can finally see who would win in that amazing fight. Just get a Goku amiibo and a Superman amiibo, 50 level.
And this is where we end the podcast. Goodbye, everyone.
No, because like Funimation did post on Twitter, is like, come on Nintendo, make it happen, and they like put a Goku and like new challenger approaches and everything. It was funny. Anyway, who do you like to see in time?
I would say out of everyone, I reckon Rex will probably be in it. That's new Xenoblade game. They had Shaw, they'll probably take him out and replace him with Rex.
Probably. Or keep them both, I guess.
Yeah, and I want them to keep them both. I mean, who doesn't want to constantly play shirtless Shaw?
And I mean, they... Sure. But, I don't know, like, it would make sense if they keep, like, all Nintendo first-party games, or Nintendo games, you should keep at least 2 characters from every game. So it doesn't make sense that Shulk is on his own, and he's, like, the only Xenoblade character.
So Rex would be a welcome addition.
Yeah.
And there was I've heard it's a good game. I haven't done it yet.
Probably.
And then Rodin from Bayonetta.
Yeah.
You know, Bayonetta in the game with the amiibos even says he wants to be there. They need to grant his wish.
All he wants for Christmas is to be in
You already have a goddess, so why not have the devil?
It only makes sense.
Exactly. It makes too much sense to not happen.
Goddess versus the devil versus Yoshi.
Versus Pit. You know, you need to have the weird, annoying angel there.
Yeah, of course.
And then Impop from Hyrule Warriors. Another Zelda character I know, but this one could do very good.
Yeah.
It's Impop, and she has a very good moveset in Hyrule Warriors.
Well,
she controls the water. We don't have many characters like that.
Yeah. We don't have actually many magical characters. Like, the only magical characters we have is, like, Ness and Lucas. Some of the Fire Emblem ones, but that's basically it, right?
Pretty much. I mean, unless you count Pokemon, they're pretty magical.
Well, I guess. But, like, they don't really use, like they any elements that they use is from them. It doesn't come from, like, the surroundings.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean?
So I would say Impa would be. I would love it. Yeah. She'll have that big soul. She'll be a heavy hitter, but she can also move fast. And she's got the water elements that she can use. It could work. Yeah. And then if they give her the spade instead of the sword, then she'll control fire instead. Very easy.
Just could be like a change of skins.
Exactly. And she has plenty of skins to choose from.
Yeah. Well, other than that, we definitely know that Inklings will be in there. You can already tell what some of the moveset will be from the trailer itself.
The projectiles will definitely be a bomb.
Well, definitely. And I'm pretty sure the main attack would definitely not be shooting. It would definitely be running around with a roller.
See, I reckon the main attack will be... there'll be a lot like Mega Man. My guess is.
Yeah. Well, probably.
Like, of course, they'll have the projectile, which will be the splatter shot. So they just shoot all of it.
Yeah.
The question is, though, will they place ink on the ground?
Well, I mean, it did show them swimming around in the trailer, so I'm assuming... Like, because they also have to recharge their ink from the Splatoon game. They recharge their ink, so it would make sense if like the ink stayed on the ground. It wouldn't affect anything from any of the others characters, because that would
just affect the inkling. Like, say if you have a blue inkling and an orange inkling, so 2 inklings, different costumes and all that. Or different, say if you're in a team game, then the other opponent's ink would slow the other inkling down. But I think that might be a little bit too much for a Smash game.
Because like if you have 8-player Smash, then how are you going to do that?
It would be a 4v4 or turf war on a very small seat.
Yeah, but like if you don't have
who needs to buy Splatoon?
If you don't have group teams, whatever. If you don't have teams on, then that's like
it will only affect the inklings. Put them at a massive disadvantage for all.
Yeah, but like I don't know. It seems like it would be a massive. Not massive. It would be like too damaging. If let's say like if you have 4 people playing just fun casual game at home, and you have 2 of them being an inkling and then 2 of them being a normal character, and the normal ones just run over the ink without a problem, and then the 2 of them just have the one main issue that they can't walk over the other's ink. I don't. It seems weird. Maybe they can only swim in their ink and walk over the others, but I don't think they should be slowed down by it. Unless they make everyone slowed down by the ink, in which case it'd be way too OP.
It is ink, so by all accounts it probably should.
It's ink. It's not.
Have you ever tried walking in ink?
Have you?
You might not be doing it, but you don't want to do it.
You don't want to do it, but when you're fighting to the death, I don't think that's your main concern. It's like, oh no, I stained my shoes. God damn it! Now I can't fight in style.
Exactly. Bayonetta would be screwed.
Oh well. Her bullets will become ink bullets. Anyway, but yeah. Also, we forgot to mention ARMS characters.
ARMS. Which one? They'll probably include Springman, because he's the main master.
Yeah.
And then have a costume for the female version of it.
Ribbon Girl.
Yeah, Ribbon Girl. That's it.
Yeah.
But I want Cobra Kid.
See, you know what I think would be a really good idea?
Or the green Dewey one, can't remember his name.
He has 2 names. It's Helix.
Helix,
I think Helix is in the West, and then something else in the DNA Man or something stupid like that in the Japan.
Yes, so I want Helix or the Cobra Kid.
No, I want Gooey Guy. But you know what I think would be a good idea if like have them implement customization much more. Like instead of just like changing skins, like for the Inklings, you could change skins, but like each skin would have a completely different Inkling with different hair, different color, but also a different gun. So like you have the splatter shot, and then if you change your skin, then you have the end zap. If you change your skin, you have the roller. If you change your skin, you have the arrow spray.
Well, they could probably do that if they introduce custom moves back.
Yeah,
but I don't think they'll do it normally with different costume. They'll probably just be your Inkling will be a different color and more than likely have a different hairstyle.
Yeah, but like in general, I hope they implement customization more and easier, because like I barely used customization in Smash 4 on the Wii
U. I mainly used it for Palutena. Her starting moves were terrible.
I never used Palutena anyway, so it doesn't matter.
She was a good character, but never used her original moves. You need her custom moves.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know. But yeah, but like if they do that, then like each skin would have its own stats. That's how I'm thinking about it. Like, and when like with the ARMS characters, because they're all basically the same attacks, but like each skin would just be the other character, and so they would have different stats a lot. Like
they did do that in Smash for Wii U with Bayonetta. If you chose her old version of her, you would get her different guns. Like the one for Love is Blue. The Bayonetta is Love is Blue, so they're blue guns. And in the first game, they're the ones that you see in the Bayonetta Street teaser, the red one.
Yeah.
That's how it was. They did do that for Bayonetta in the Wii U version.
Yeah, but I'm not saying just like the skin changes. I mean like also their stats. So like Springman would be an all-rounder, and so would Ribbon Girl. But then you have like the
that's
what is it, Cobra Kid?
That's just too much of a change. I definitely think about it. It would be trying to learn all the different characters, and it would be too much.
Yeah, I guess.
Because of course, there's probably going to be more characters than what there was in Wii U version.
Well, definitely there's going to be more, but
so as it's trying to learn every character and then leak odds to those characters. You're asking for too much.
Yeah, or maybe like you can unlock them. Like maybe they'll be unlockable. Like instead of customization for the movesets, you can also like get unlockable characters, which is like clones. So like maybe instead of having clones of characters like Dr. Mario and Dark Pit, just have like unlockable clones. So you don't, so they're not there from the get-go.
Well, you had to unlock the clones in Dr. Mario. You had to unlock it.
No, I mean like
and Dark Pit.
You unlock him, but then you know how when you go to the Mii fighters and you choose them, and then you can choose one of them. So like when you unlock the clone, it comes up there.
So basically, you don't want clones. You want them to be costumes but with different stats.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah, they're going to be clones.
However, I know there's going to be. I'm saying what I would like, or what I think would work out better.
It would just take a lot of effort for them to change all the stats, and because every ARMS character as well has different arms. They don't have the same arms.
Yeah, true.
It's like you have one with a boomerang arm, one with a normal arm, then it's weird arm, and I can't remember if I haven't fully played that game.
They had the salamander where it just slaps him across the face.
It just
Yeah. When's the global test fire? It's coming out. There's one coming out recently, soon, right?
They already had one.
They had one? Oh.
Yeah, they had one a couple of weeks ago.
No, I thought there was another one coming up.
Never mind, I don't know. I haven't seen nothing about it.
Was it just that one that I missed?
Yeah, it's probably just the one. I know they had it on flight. I think it was a test flight for like 2 days. Like it went on, then it would go off 2 days after.
Yeah, it was like it was last week, wasn't it?
Yeah. It was somewhere. It was close by.
Yeah. Nah, never mind. Guess I missed it.
So you pretty much already missed them.
Oh well. Anyway. So yeah. And obviously
Next
stages they're gonna... What?
Talk about Smash for too long now. I told you we would never stop.
Oh,
you have to move on while we can. Spyro trilogy.
Oh yeah, that's coming up.
I love Spyro.
They announced that when, like, about a week ago or something?
It was last week.
Yeah. So that looks cool. I played a little bit of it. I liked Spyro when I played it, but I only played it like 9 years old at the dentist. Yeah, an old PlayStation.
Where you play all your games.
Yeah, that's where all my gaming memories come from, the dentist. No, they had like an old PlayStation 1 and an Xbox, like the original Xbox, at the dentist office with like 2 cube TVs. Really like tiny ones. They look like PC monitors. And that's the only place I ever played Spyro. And they could never leave the hub world until one day when I figured out, that's what I actually have to do.
Oh my god.
I was a great gamer.
I can tell your skills carried over.
Takes 10 months to finish Zelda. Anyway.
I can't wait for that remaster. Looks amazing.
Yeah.
Now, we've had Smash, we've had Crash, and now we're getting Spyro. So what remaster would you like to see again? What trilogy remaster would you want? I'm assuming we're also more than likely going to get a Dark Souls remaster.
Well, we already got Dark Souls remaster.
Yeah, but I mean 2 and 3 as well. They'll probably come later on.
I mean 2 and 3 they were on PS4, right?
I think 2 was on PS3. I don't know. PS4's been around for a long time. Dark Souls 3 was definitely on PS4.
Dark Souls 3 was on PS4, so...
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Next year we'll probably get a Dark Souls 2 remaster.
No, it was also... Dark Souls 2 was on PS4 as well.
It was?
Yeah, it was Xbox 360, PS4, PS3, Xbox One.
So it was also on the PS3, right? So they basically already ported Dark Souls 2.
Yeah, so I'm pretty sure we're not going to get an HD remaster. We're probably just going to get a port. But that's fine, as long as we get it.
Yeah, so what trilogy remaster would you want to see again?
I'd like to see Sly Cooper. I never played it, but I watched a few videos and reviews on it, and it looked like a fun trilogy. It looked like fun games in general, and I like this. I like cel shaded games. They look nice. Like Wind Waker looks nice. Jet Set Radio looks nice. I'd like to see more cel shaded games. Rhyme looks nice, but Rhyme was a horrendous mess on Switch, so I didn't get it.
Fair.
Yeah, it was like apparently they had like horrible frame rates and it would dip in and out and it would like you would get low frame rates up to like 15 sometimes.
What type of game even was it?
Rhyme.
Was it even a demanded game?
I mean, it wasn't that. It didn't look that demanding because it was cel shaded, but it was kind of like imagine Wind Waker, but set on one island. Like it has the look and feel of Wind Waker, but without like exploring the sea.
So a boring Wind Waker.
Not really. It was like a puzzle exploration game where you're a kid and from what I understood, you're a kid and you don't remember how you got there or what you have to do, but you're trying to like escape from the island. You're trying to figure out the mysteries to it, something like that. And it's a puzzle platformer, and it looked like a fun game. And on other consoles, I think it got relatively good reviews, but like on Switch, it was hard. It got really low reviews because it didn't perform well, especially in the on launch, which is weird because it launched like a few months up on like 6 months later, 6 months after it released on other consoles.
So good game, but terrible port.
Yeah.
See, I would like to see Jak and Daxter.
Oh yeah, that seems fun.
The PSP one, while it wasn't as good, it was still decent.
Yeah.
It's just you play as Dexter and you have to save Jak. Very weird.
Alright. No,
it was a good game.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I would love to actually see the Jak and Daxter get a remaster.
But it'll probably be like PlayStation first and then everything else, if anything else. Because Naughty Dog,
that
right?
one would more than likely stay PlayStation.
Yeah, it's Naughty Dog, so...
Yeah.
I'd like to get Last of Us. I'd like to get... I know it will never happen, but I'd love to get Last of Us on Switch.
That won't happen, it's not.
I know that. I know.
And it would be like asking for... What? Bayonetta 2 on PS4. It won't happen. Sony have the rights to pretty much all of the stuff.
Yeah, pretty much. Which is a shame because they make dang good games.
It takes them a very long time to release new ones.
Yeah. But for remastered trilogies, yeah, I'm probably gonna like stick with Sly Cooper. I can't really think of any other ones off the top of my head.
Sly Cooper is a good game. I think I played the first one. What's wrong with the raccoon, right?
Yeah, it's the raccoon who like steals stuff or something. I remember the premise, to be honest.
It's a platform.
It's a platform. A cel-shaded platform. It's got a comic
book.
That
alone sounds like a good game.
Yeah. Oh, Sonic. Like Sonic Adventure 1, 2, and Heroes. Okay, Heroes not really, but...
No, not Heroes.
I can't really...
We don't talk about Heroes. I mean, just Sonic 1, 2, and Sonic and Knuckles.
No, not Sonic 1, 2. Sonic Adventure 1 and Sonic Adventure 2.
Sonic 1 and 2 are really good.
Yeah, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying, we were talking about 3D remasters.
Well, I wasn't.
Well, I am. Yeah, it's I don't know, I think that would be fun. Like
I'd never played Sonic Adventure games. 3D Sonic games just don't interest me that much. The only one I've liked was... Wait.
Maybe.
No, I was thinking Sonic Colors, but that's not 3D Sonic game. So.
Yeah, it is. Sonic Colors is 3D, isn't it?
3D? No, I don't think it. I think it had 3D parts, but it was a main 2D type.
Well, I mean, they always switch between 3D and 2D anyway. But yeah, I see what you mean.
Yeah, Sonic Colors was really good. That was a great Sonic game.
Yeah. I was gonna get it, but I never did. Oh well.
I got it just because there was nothing else to get at the time. Glad I got it though.
Yeah. It was only on Wii.
No, it was on...
it was on the DS as well. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh. They could port Sonic Generations. That looks like a fun game.
The Sonic Generation? Oh, yeah, that one was good. I like that one too.
But in general, I haven't really played any Sonic games, to be honest.
You're not missing out on much. Just get Sonic Mania, that's all you need.
Yeah. I'll get it when I have nothing else to get. Anyway, let's move on from Sonic.
Yeah, Sonic's not worth our time.
Anyway, but yeah, Nintendo LABO's releasing soon, like 8 days or something.
No, I don't know how to feel about that. It's interesting. It's very interesting, but it's cardboard.
It's a good idea. A bit too high of a price.
No, just imagine, I'm drinking my cup of tea, and then I spill tea on that cardboard. I've made that cardboard now useless.
I mean, if you spill tea on your video game, you'll also make the video game useless.
Well, I'm specifically talking cardboard.
Yeah, but I mean, I don't know. I think it's a really good idea. It's very original. It's very Nintendo.
Yeah, well, the Wii U is also very Nintendo.
The Wii, we don't
and
talk
the Virtual
about the Wii
Boy.
I don't know. I thought the Virtual Boy was a great idea, but it just
it's a bit too advanced for the time. Anyway.
They overpriced it, and they didn't support it at all.
And it was just a terrible system. If they released it now, maybe.
I mean, no, because who would want to get that now?
But it's VR. Just imagine they made VR for the Switch instead of some cardboard crap.
Imagine the main VR for Switch is just some 8-bit red game.
It'd be nostalgic.
Yeah. But yeah, Nintendo LABO. I don't know. I think it's like, it has the potential to do really good, really cool stuff with that.
Yeah. It's just, it's like the game itself is 60. Then there's £20 for the cardboard.
That's the robot one. I think it's like £10 for the other one. Or no, one of them is 60, one of them is 70.
Yeah.
Yeah, something like that.
But it's interesting to say the least, but I don't think anyone will be running to the store to go pick one up.
I don't know. I definitely wasn't interested in it at first glance. At first glance, I was like, that's another gimmick that will probably die out soon. But then, like, with all the videos that they released recently, the trailers or whatever, where it's like, oh yeah, you can actually program, in air quotes, it's like, make your own stuff and do whatever you want. Like,
I would say that the piano one looks good.
Yeah, the piano one looks good. But like now they're doing like, oh, you can make your own guitar. I'm like, that's stupid. But then
I prefer
they actually do it. No. I mean, like, did you see it? The one where they like put rubber bands around the Switch?
Yeah. You can make your own things with it.
I don't know. I think that's a really cool, like, not tool. You can't call it a tool. Gimmick. Let's call it a gimmick. I think it's a really cool gimmick. That
it's interesting. I'll do that.
It's interesting. It's like the best way you can make an educational game, because educational games never turn out good.
Brain training.
Practically never.
Cooking Mama. I mean, I'd learn how to cook noodles due to that.
Cooking Mama's not an educational game.
It's educational for cooking.
It's educational to you.
How else are you gonna know how to cook toast?
The fucking toaster.
No. You need to play Cooking Mama for that.
Did it actually have just making toast?
I don't know. It's been so long since I know they had pizza.
Pizza and toast are not the same thing.
Never know. They're both bread. They're both cooked bread. Pizza could be.
Just one has accessories on it.
One decided to be more stylish than the other.
Toast, obviously. Toast for the win.
Yeah, I mean, where else are you going to get butter? Can't get that on pizza. It's weird.
Anyway, what were we talking? Oh yeah, Nintendo LABO.
LABO. Educational. Guitars.
I don't know. Like, they could. What is weird is that, not what is weird, what I expect to happen, I'm pretty sure someone's gonna get the big robot one, and like, you know how that it has that headpiece that goes down, and once you go down, like, you see it in first person view.
Yeah.
What I'm assuming is gonna happen is someone's just gonna actually make a good headset thingy and put like have the Switch in it, so when he puts it down, he's just playing VR. Well, as much VR as he can with the Switch. Like, have it in front of you and everything.
I hope the LABO is good. I read an article sometime last week. Apparently, it was so hard to get it to work with the Switch that the developers started crying because of how hard it was. So I hope it is good, just so the hard work didn't go to waste.
Yeah.
All that time, they could have just done normal VR. That probably would have got a better reception and probably a done better.
See, I don't
or at least AR.
Yeah.
You've got the IR camera on the Switch.
But like the IR camera can't really do much.
Like, yeah, you can play rock, paper, scissors.
Oh, wow.
There is a lot more they could do with that.
No.
And they are using it for that LABO.
Yeah, I know. But like, still, it's not like a camera that you can like point at something and you can scan the whole room. It only scans up to a certain distance, which is not too far. So it's
but that's the thing though. If they did AR, think Pokemon Go on the Switch. You take the Switch with you out.
Yeah.
And the IR camera would basically detect where there's a street and all that. And then on the screen, it will show you where the Pokemon is. And then you point your IR Joy-Con towards that and you see the Pokemon on the Switch screen.
Okay, yeah.
Like, it can detect shapes and all that, and then of course it can also program stuff into it.
Okay. See, that idea is really cool and interesting, but you would need data, mobile data, because you can't just walk around with infinite Wi-Fi, because nowhere has infinite Wi-Fi.
And the Switch can take SIM cards soon. There'll be an upgraded one.
You would also need GPS tracking to know where you are in the world.
Yeah, but that's what the IR camera does. It would detect stuff.
Yeah,
it won't go far, but it will detect basically the street and where the buildings are and all that.
But it can't detect where you are in the world. It can't pinpoint
you won't have a map on the fucking. You won't have a map on it.
Wait, how are you gonna play Pokemon Go without a map?
No, you won't have. It'll basically be like first-person view, like on the street. The Joy-Cons will see what the street looks like and generate a picture of that.
Okay.
On the Switch screen.
Alright, I see what you mean.
It won't be how it is on mobile because that uses Google Maps.
Yeah, but like in that case, you'll just be aimlessly walking around throwing random balls at random Pokemon.
Well, that's what you do anyway.
No, like in the game, you look for it. You walk around and you actually look for it. But on this, you're saying that you won't be placed in the real world. It'll just take images from the real world to use in its virtual world.
Yeah.
Right. All right. I mean, yeah, they could. That idea that you just said is
better than
has
LABO
potential. It has potential. Better than LABO, but
maybe I should work for Nintendo. They should hire me.
I mean, no, it's pretty far off any priced game. I wouldn't pay any amount of money for what you just said. But
we wouldn't say it would cost anything. Pokemon Go is free.
Yeah, but Pokemon Go is a mobile game. This is a console. You barely ever get free games on console.
Have you got Lost Reavers?
I said barely ever. And that's like the one game for... Okay, there were like 3 free games on the Wii U, and one of them was for Amiibo. No, 2 of them were for Amiibo, and the other one was Lost Reavers. Lost Reavers was fun, but...
Not if you had to pay for it.
It was fun because it was free. Yeah, but... Anyway, I don't know. They can do stuff with the IR camera. It's not that they can't, but it's not like a camera that you can... You can't take pictures with it. Let's put it like, there's no color. You can't really do AR with that. You can implement real world objects and items into it, but not to a great extent. Also, the IR camera, when you say like it detect the street and the buildings and everything, it wouldn't be able to because it doesn't have like the distance. It doesn't have the range.
No, but it does have a wide radius.
It has like...
it would be very short range, but it would still be able to detect the other side of the street. And then as you walk in, it would change.
Does it? I think it was only like 5 meters or something.
It has. I don't know what the number was. I don't go back to news articles a year after they come out. But it was very good range. Yeah. Especially for its size.
I mean, for its size, yeah, but like... I think on the LABO video... LABO, whatever. That, on one of the videos... I thought it was only like up to 5 meters or something.
Yeah, but they probably changed it for that.
Probably, yeah. Anyway.
Because they don't need to use a full IR camera for that, so there'd be no point in using
it. Yeah. But anyway, we shall see. I think if they lower the price, if they lowered the price, they're not going to lower the price now, but if they did, I think it would sell much more than it probably will. It would be more successful. Also, if they implement it with other stuff, like if they have third parties maybe, like try and do something with it, I think it would be really fun. Like imagine if
you want more cardboard.
I'm not saying I want more cardboard, but if they are gonna make more cardboard anyway, might as well fix it a bit.
I already have plenty of cardboard. I don't need Nintendo cardboard.
No, like if they have the mini games, if they have them like with licensed characters or something, like if you have a Mario cardboard LABO mini game,
they can use it for Paper Mario.
Yeah, or some. I don't know. I don't know.
Everyone's been moaning for a good Paper Mario one, so how about real life Paper Mario?
Real life cardboard Mario, way better than Paper Mario.
Ultimately better.
Ultimately better because he's way thicker.
Yes, exactly. You can actually touch him.
Oh boy, didn't you ever want to touch Paper Mario in your hands?
I mean, you always see him, but there's no feel in the games.
It always seems like, I don't know, like
it's behind a screen.
Like there's no depth to it. Hey, gotta cut this paper.
Bad pun aside.
Best pun aside. Yeah.
How about we don't do this pun? Just no.
Yeah. Anyway. Anything else you want to say about LABO before we move on to something else?
I don't know. I think we pretty much said it all. It has potential, but they need to make sure to do something with it. Especially if they're gonna try and keep it at that price.
Yeah. I guess. I don't know. It's
interesting, and I hope it does do well.
For Nintendo's sake.
No, for everyone's sake. I mean, who else would think cardboard would be a good idea?
Nintendo.
Exactly. So I just want them to basically Sony 4K, Microsoft 4K, Nintendo cardboard. I hope it does well for that sake.
Yeah. I wonder what maybe they'll really, because like in the video, I'm pretty sure they showed some stuff that weren't included in the kits in the first video.
Yeah,
I think I saw some. I think I
have some surprises.
Yeah. Anyway, I think they'll probably like announce a pack 3 at E3 or something.
Oh yeah, there'll definitely be more, especially if it sells well.
Yeah. Anyway, maybe like the third pack will be more IP based. Like you'll have you can have like a little sword one. Like you make a cardboard sword and you put one of the things in it.
You can play
and you can have a shield. Yeah, like there'll be a Zelda minigame like they had in Nintendo World. Or
basically, you play Breath of the Wild like how you play Skyward Sword.
Exactly.
So who doesn't want that again?
No, but
this time with a real live cardboard sword.
Oh boyo, that's exactly what I always wanted to do. No, you know, like in Nintendo Land, you had that mini game with Zelda. Did you ever play Nintendo Land?
Nintendo Land, yeah.
Yeah. Remember that mini game with Legend of Zelda where you would just go through the levels and it would move on its own?
Yeah, that was a great mini game.
Yeah, like imagine that, but like with the cardboard, with a cardboard shield and a cardboard sword.
Or a cardboard bag. Just you want to get creative.
I mean, like you would make your own. That would be like one of the things that you could make your own. Like in the garage.
Yeah, they could.
LABO garage or whatever it was. Yeah.
Yeah, it has a lot of potential.
Yeah, and the motorbike one can be a steering wheel one for F-Zero or Mario Kart or whatever. Probably
or they
Mario
can
Kart.
Bring Excite Bike back.
I mean, Excite Bike is basically the motorbike one now, so.
Yeah, and they have the track in Mario Kart. So. Excite Bike. Better be at E3.
I hope they do. But anyway, we'll talk about that another time. It wasn't a trilogy, so we can't ask for it now.
Damn it. Well, I know what the PS5 is going to be now. It's going to be cardboard.
I hope that they make the PS5 out of cardboard. I'll accidentally spill tea over it and have like $500 go to waste.
Yeah, sounds like a great plan.
Oh god. But yeah, apparently they had PlayStation 5 leaks recently or something. Like there was one guy, I think from on Reddit, he leaked the PS4 Pro specs and the Switch specs, and he has like a good track record for spec leaks. And apparently he leaked the specs for
a lot of specs, though.
A lot of specs. Apparently he leaked them for the PS5, which makes sense, kinda. They also have a lot of development kits have gone out to third parties apparently. So it makes sense that they would release a new PlayStation eventually, since the Switch just came out, and I don't know, maybe they feel intimidated because it's selling much more than it should.
A lot more than it should.
I mean, compared to other Nintendo
good
consoles.
System, but when you got the PS4 with the PS4 and then the Xbox One S,
yeah,
it shouldn't be selling as much as it does, considering you hear people going about graphics all the
time. Yeah, but anyway, I don't know. I feel with the Switch being released when it did, the console generation flow just like had the rug pulled out from under his feet. It's just
Nintendo completely messed it up.
I know, it's just so weird. Like,
we were on November schedule. You know this. Nah, we're releasing in March.
No, it's just so weird. It's like the Wii was released about a year apart from PS3, like a year apart from Xbox One. Like they were all released relatively close to each other, and then the Wii U a year apart from the Xbox and PlayStation 4. And now the Switch just releases like 3 years later.
Well, they had their reasons.
Yeah, they had their reasons, but now it's like, do you expect the PlayStation 5 to come earlier than it should normally come?
I don't think it will, though. If you think about it, this gen, it's basically the Switch, the Xbox One S, and the PS4 Pro.
Yeah.
The consoles themselves are moving a lot faster than the tech is. They've already got 4K. What's next? The only thing they can do now is, well, more or less make it hybrid.
Well, I mean, they can. Yeah, it's all 4K, but like it's still lacking because like a lot of PS4 Pro games is like you have 3 settings, either 4K, either 60 FPS, or something with like HDR or something. I don't know. There's another setting where it's like a mix of both with HDR and everything, to make it like run relatively smoothly, run smoothly, and also have good graphics.
Yeah, if they release another system now, that is basically another upgrade.
Yeah.
4K isn't taking off as much as HD was, so that alone is going to stop the sales.
Yeah.
And 4K TVs, they cost a fortune still. Yeah. Then what for a real 4K console with no 1080p or nothing like that, just pure 4K, that alone would cost a lot.
It doesn't seem worth it.
If they do release a PS5, it won't be for another couple of years. I'm saying 2020 at the minimum.
Yeah. I don't know. The leak apparently said that it's it won't release 2018. Well, I mean, some idiot somewhere said, oh, this will be might even be a surprise for late 2018. I was like, no, that's not going to happen. Way too soon. You are jumping to conclusions way too fast.
If anything, they're going to release another handheld in 2018.
Yeah. They should probably just release a handheld, actually, if you think about it.
With the Vita, they've shown they can't support them.
Like the Vita, yeah. Well, unless they like make a Vita XL or something stupid like that. I don't know. I think because they have the market for it, kinda. Like if they pushed it as much as if they pushed it as much as they pushed the PSP, and like actually supported it and actually like, made an effort, unlike they did with the PS Vita, where they just had like 5 indie games, Uncharted. Oh, we ran out of stuff.
No, that's been it does still get games now with indie developers still supporting it.
Yeah, but
it did very well in the indie department, but Sony just wasn't there with it. And of course, with the SD card problem, like you had to buy Sony SD cards, and
yeah, that's just stupid.
Yeah, it's like you need to support the third-party stuff as well.
Yeah,
can't be all too greedy now.
I mean, not everyone has like $10 million to spare on video games. You can just like price whatever you want and make everything. No, you have to have this.
You have to have this one. Why?
I mean, like,
we want your money.
Even the third-party PS4 controllers are okay, not expensive, but like they could be cheaper.
Yeah,
like
PS4 controllers alone are expensive.
Yeah, I know. Like they cost in general, controllers are expensive, not only for a PS4, but like the Switch controllers are freaking expensive as well.
Yeah,
you understand
but
why?
PS4's been out for 4 years.
Yeah, I know. You understand why? But still.
Price,
I mean, the Wii U Pro controller was also expensive.
Alright, why do you think I got a cheap £10 one?
Yeah, I know.
It lights up and everything.
Ooh, fancy. But like the Nintendo Switch wasn't even out for a year, and they already released. Not now. I mean, when they did, they released a third-party controller for only like £25, which is relatively cheap. Yeah, it was wired, but the wire was like buttfuck long. That's
okay.
how you phrase it correctly.
we'll go with that, I guess.
Anyway, it was like I don't know, and they only had it for £25. It was good quality. It had a really nice design. They have like now they have like Splatoon, Mario, Zelda, a Xenoblade one. I think they have a Donkey Kong one. I don't know. They have a bunch of cool designs, and it's only £25, and it's good quality controller. And on the PS4, all the third-party controllers that I've seen in the shop anyway, they've always been like £35 and up. It's like even if it is a third-party controller, it's still relatively expensive for a 4-year-old console.
Yes,
it just doesn't make sense. But anyway,
if the PS5 does for some reason launch 2019, how much do you think it would actually cost?
Well, if it is what they say it is, basically even more powerful than the PS4 Pro, then I would.
Xbox One X.
I don't know. I from what I understand, the Xbox One X is more powerful than the PS4 Pro because like it can run.
It's a lot more powerful than.
Yeah. So I'm assuming like the Xbox One X is gonna be the next console in the. Like, it's not an upgrade from Xbox One. It's like the next generation.
Yeah, the upgrade would be the Xbox One S.
Yeah, that's how I see it.
I think it's X.
Yeah, it's S. Yeah. S for slim or something.
So X is probably the next gen,
right?
So it
alongside
would make sense
with Switch.
Sony to release another one that is at least equal power to the X.
Yeah, which is what I'm assuming they're gonna do. Like make it slightly more powerful than the X or whatever, just to be like, haha, we're better than you. Because apparently that's all that's important for them now.
Oh yeah, think you know. You can buy a console game now. You buy it because it's better.
Obviously. Yeah, but I don't know. I'd say that it's most likely not going to be 2019. From the latest article I read on it, it said that it might be slanted for a 2019 release, but most likely will be 2020, which makes sense if it's going to be announced at E3, which I don't think it should be, but whatever.
I don't think if they announce a new system at E3, it will more than likely be another handheld.
Yeah.
If they announce anything. Whereas the handheld department's never worked well for Sony. The Vita good, but did terrible. Same with the PSP. Did good. It got good sales and all, but it just wasn't really. Compared to all the other handhelds out there at the time, it wasn't good. But then every other reincarnation of the DS.
Yeah.
It was against a lot of DSs.
It was against the whole family.
And then if Sony released a handheld now, they're against the Switch.
Yeah.
So it would be kind of stupid. They just need to stick to their consoles.
I guess. But yeah.
But I hope for a PlayStation All-Star Battle Royale 2. I want Smash. I want PlayStation All-Stars Battle Royale 2.
Yeah, that looked a lot of fun, actually.
It wasn't.
It wasn't?
It wasn't. It was terrible. You think Bayonetta was overpowered. You never played Kratos.
What? God of War is more powerful than a Sackboy? That does not make any sense.
Kratos and Raiden, if you played online, you would always go against them.
I mean, at least it was realistic. Like, the gods were literally more powerful than humans.
That's what they were going for. A realistic fighting.
Well, that's what they went for.
That's what we got.
Oh. I think that... Actually, I don't know what I think. I don't think anything, apparently.
Great conversation we had there.
I know, right?
Glad I was involved in that.
Yeah. But yeah, you have anything else you want to add?
Well, since we've both been playing Stardew Valley, might as well talk about that multiplayer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we already did.
No, well, we mentioned it, we didn't talk about it.
Yeah. I mean, there's nothing
basically, all I'm saying is, you'll be joining my farm. If you get in my way, I will find a way to kill you.
Well, that's just rude.
I don't care.
You kill me in every other game. Do you have to kill me in Stardew Valley as well?
If you ruin my crops, then yes.
Will there even be, like, friendly fire?
I don't know, but if not, then I'll be dragging you to the cave. And I will watch you die.
I won't die. I'm a pro gamer. I'll never die. He says as he's dying literally.
Like usual. If you could die in a game you can't die in.
It's the game of life.
You live and you die.
God. But yeah, I don't know. It seems like it would be a lot of fun. I'm just hoping that there aren't too many connectivity issues, because my internet sucks. And
but if they can handle Splatoon 2 at most times, sure it will be able to handle Stardew Valley.
Can barely handle Splatoon 2.
It still does.
Yeah. I don't know, because like, yeah, it handles Splatoon 2, but it doesn't handle Resident Evil Revelations at all.
Which is weird.
Yeah. I mean,
Splatoon 2, on my end, takes up a lot more internet. Mario Kart takes up a lot more internet. Yeah. Resident Evil, that's easy to handle.
Well, easy to handle with online and everything, I'd assume. But, I don't know. Everything lags on there. You stay still, but apparently the monster at the other end is also staying still and dying.
He's a pacifist.
Yeah, he's just like killing himself. He's depressed, that's what he is. It's like, I don't want to live anymore.
Just kill me already, be done with it. Do you not see how hideous I look?
I can never find a girl to the prom now.
I mean, you are in the middle of the ocean.
The prom is on the boat. Yeah. But anyway, Stardew Valley Online. I hope it comes out soon. I'd like to play it.
I reckon if all does well, obviously be out for PC next month.
Yeah.
So we'll probably get it in, June, July time is? I reckon we'll probably get it at the same time we get the Minecraft Better Together thing.
Oh yeah, there's that coming out too. That looks like a lot of fun.
That's probably coming out soon because their beta for the Bedrock edition now.
Yeah.
Or they pretty much added all the main features. They just gotta fine-tune them. And add all the behavior stuff to all the new enemies.
But like the Better Together update, it already released on everything else, right?
Yeah, but they talked about it in February. That basically said that they should have let it cook more than what they did.
Yeah.
So they said that they're working on the Switch more so it doesn't release like a hot mess.
Yeah. Is it all fixed now though? Because I remember when it did come out, I remember like there were a bunch of problems with it. It didn't work.
They're getting the problem sorted. All the problems should be sorted in the next update, which will then bring Switch towards it. So when that comes out, it should at least be as it should have been.
Playable.
There'll probably still be bugs, just not as bad.
Well, I just can't wait because I have a lot of friends who play Minecraft on PC fucking nerds. But I think it'd be fun to like play along with them because I never had Minecraft on PC. I only have it now because Windows 10 automatically downloads it for whatever their reason.
Yeah, I had it on PC because Daniel bought it me.
You don't need Minecraft to be a real gamer. All you need is Sudoku on your phone.
Exactly. All you need are mobile games. No real games. Like Candy Crush. It's like Bejeweled. And Bejeweled was on a console.
If you think about it, all PCs with Windows 10 are gaming PCs because it already comes pre-installed with Candy Crush and Minecraft.
Oh, that means my laptop is a gaming PC. I knew it.
Wow.
It can barely handle Shell Shock Live, but it's
more than enough.
Laptop.
Yeah. But anyway. So yeah, that about wraps it up. Unless you want to add something.
No, that's about it. Just don't ruin my crops, and I have a gaming laptop.
Well, sounds like a plan. Anyway. So, do we have any questions from the audience? Oh wait, there is no audience. But anyway, yeah, we're gonna make a Twitter account soon, so you can hit us up on there. We don't know what it's called yet, but we'll figure it out.
Goodbye and good day.